Welcome back to Instructional Design Conversations here at Royal Roads University. Today our topic is developing materials. If you could choose 3 words to describe the development phase of instructional design in your real-world experience, what would they be?
So I'll start. The first word would be priorities, because I find this is a stage in which there are always a million things that could be done, perhaps even should be done, but you need to decide what absolutely needs to be done before the course goes live. So you set your priorities for the most important tasks that should be accomplished. And that sort of leads into the other one is time. But you need to be cognizant of how much time you have and the time that other people are going to need for their phases of working on the course as well, or reviewing the course. And the last one I picked was iterative. So many things that you're going to do at this stage, you're going to do, try out, share with the subject matter expert or others, feedback, perhaps change before it's really the way it's going to be when you go live.
Okay.
Okay, those are great. I've got a slightly different take on this. The 3 that came to mind for me were exploration, evaluation and adaptation. And so the first stage of this process is looking at options in terms of tools, looking at options in terms of strategies, bouncing that backwards and forwards with an instructor to evaluate whether or not something is relevant, and then inevitably adapting that to fit the precise circumstances. So you may have a situation which we have quite often about you want students to introduce themselves to a cohort and start to build community. So you can talk about the options that are available, the exploration stage. You can go through evaluation with the instructor and say, well, I like the idea of this, and this gives an opportunity to do this. And then you adapt it to fit the circumstances. So I think those are 3 that come to mind for me.
That's really interesting take on that, Chris. Thank you. I selected hurried because often there is a bit of a rush to get the development components done. I also selected time consuming, especially if it's a new course that doesn't have any materials developed. It does take a lot of time, and as Keith mentioned, you have to be cognizant of the time. And I also selected fun because as an instructional designer, I really enjoy seeing the vision unfold. So with the design pieces, you have everything on paper and you've kind of talked about how things are going to be organized in the course and how the learning is going to happen. But when you get to development, you see it all unfold. And I find that that's really fun, and I look forward to that period.
Yeah, that's one of the words I have is exciting, and for the same reasons that it's where you get to see the fruits of your labors. The other 2 words I had process, because it is a definite process that you have to follow to get everything ready for delivery. And the other thing that I really enjoy, especially about my work here, is the teamwork aspect. Involving everyone in the team to get the job done.
Awesome. So thank you all for sharing your thoughts on developing materials. We'll see you next time.